What's going on, guys? GB back at you with a brand new video, and right about now we're about to hop right back into the 2002 version of the Twilight Zone. Now, the episode we're going to be checking out today is about to be very thought-provoking as it touches on subjects such as racial profiling and racism. This episode also stars two of our great black actors, Wood Harris and the oh-so-beautiful Kimberly Elise. And the name of this jarring episode is called Another Life, which opens up with a successful hip-hop artist named Marvin Gardens. As he enters his home from a morning jog, we are soon introduced to his wife, Jasmine. She proceeds to hand him the telephone and tells him that a popular music magazine wants to interview him over the phone. As his wife is heading out of the door, she tells him to be ready at 6:45 as a limousine will come and pick him up. And when she leaves, he continues on with the phone interview, and we find out just how Marvin Gardens got his rap name.
Yo, I heard so many stories, dog. How'd you really choose your name?
Well, it went down like this, man. As a kid, I loved Monopoly. Everybody loved it. You know what I'm saying? And my family, we played it all the time, and everybody wanted Boardwalk, and everybody wanted Park Place. But me, I loved Marvin Gardens.
Right.
Because Marvin Gardens was a sleeper. It was a primo piece of property. It was the best spot on the board to me, you know what I'm talking about? And who always got their hotel first but me? So that's how I got my name.
Oh, the brother is intelligent. Like, this has to be the dopest synopsis of a rap name I've ever heard. Like, with a summarization like that, this boy gotta be cold on the mic.
When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency. When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency. When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency.
Hey man, why they got my boy Wood Harris sounding like a knockoff Mos Def? I mean, I'm not saying that he bad, but he ain't good neither. Like, this track is gonna get no plays in the ride. I'm just saying.
Was anything to that rumor that your label rejected your first tape you delivered?
Oh, no, ain't that. Listen, that's exactly what it is, man. It's a rumor, you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, they ain't even heard the record yet. And when they hear the record, they're gonna be kissing my feet. You understand it? Look, listen, I got Chuck-a-Muck on the track. I got Lil Jolly on the track. I got Kid Bang on the track.
Hold up, man. What were those rap names? Did that boy just say Chuck 'em Up and Lil Jolly? What kind of rap name? Bro, his rap name was dope. Like, what are those rap names? Like, they could come up with more intimidating rap names? Like, how is this gonna sound, man? Hey, that boy Lil Jolly go hard in the streets, bro. That boy used to knock heads off. And that boy Chuck 'em Up, bro. That boy Chuck 'em Up was a savage. No, kid. And I also like how my boy kept it PG. That boy said they gonna be kissing my feet. Who says that? Who says that, bro? Yo, keep it PG. I like that. Gotta keep my channel PG. So, I get it.
But listen, man, holler at me later, okay?
Got it. Hey, thanks for your time.
Okay, Donnell. Peace. That's a good job, man, but listen. Okay, but what you do? Hit the green. And the green. Hit the red.
Hey, man, now we all know damn well that was a cutscene. They didn't even do nothing, man. That was a whole cutscene. The hell they cheered for. And the little boy don't know no better. He like, yeah, man, I just won. But his goofy ass should know that you didn't even do nothing, man. But once this madness is over, he goes to work out. And while he's working out, we are soon introduced to an event that is gonna occur throughout the rest of the episode. But before this happens, Brother Forrest Whitaker pops out the corner and gives us a quick summary on what to expect.
When you're at the top of your game, like Marvin Gardens, the only thing left to conquer is fear. Fear that your success won't last. Maybe, just maybe, you might fall back into a life you once escaped.
Damn, man, that does sound scary. And is it just me, or does Forrest Whitaker's presence seem creepier than usual? Boy over here looking like he just reprised this role as Mad Dog from Jason's Lyric. Boy over here looking like he about to slap somebody with his pimp cane.
Lighten up. Trying to kill him?
What this scumbag deserves. Yeah.
Okay, now what you guys just witnessed is our brother Marvin envisioning another life as a profiled criminal who we will soon find out name is Dwayne Grant. It is said to believe that Dwayne Grant killed a cop, which is now being interrogated by police so that he can confess to the crime. And from here on out, Marvin Gardens will continue to have these visions as he will have to figure out which reality is true. Like, is he a successful rapper with a huge mansion with a loving wife and kid, or is he an alleged cop killer named Dwayne Grant? And the only way we're gonna figure this out is if we continue on with the episode. And after we discover that Marvin has visions, we cut to the next scene of him having yet another one.
Extra. Put it on.
Soon after he has his disturbing vision, his wife comes in the room and we find out that this isn't the first couple of times that he's had these visions. As he talks to his wife, we find out that he's been having these visions and she tells him to seek therapy as a way to fight them off.
I really think that you should see a psychiatrist.
I am not seeing a shrink. Don't ask me to. I did all this on my own. I don't need people thinking that I can't keep it together.
What, you think you're gonna lose your street cred? Is that it?
Damn, man, is this a way of saying that black folks don't feel the need of therapy? Because it's most certainly a fact that we usually don't sign up for it. Like, there's been many of occasions I needed therapy. But, you know, as black folks, we just deal with our problems on our own most of the time. And we don't believe in talking to nobody. I mean, it got me this far, so I guess I don't need it. But after she tells Marvin this, we transition to the next scene of him recording his fire track.
When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency. When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me. Got that?
Alright, I got it, I got it.
Hey, man, don't tell me y'all ain't vibing to that, bro. That boy Ace Boogie in the studio killing it right now, man. I mean, yeah, he a little bit off key, you know what I'm saying? You turn the, you know, treble up a little bit, you know, tweak the vocals a little bit, you know, increase the bass of the track, you know. It's a lot of work that need to be did, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we still over here vibing, man. When I die, I wanna be high. Don't worry, just bury me with my currency. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of basic, but you know, it is what it is. You killing it. Stop hating. But as soon as he's done recording his fire track, he then does something that's extremely dangerous for every black person, and that's driving around in a suburban neighborhood.
And that's forever by law. We take it to war, we build it to crawl, so we can have it. Build it to war, we kill it to war. Walls and walls, it's how many records up in the wall. Please check this out, the wall, that's why she's rolling,
What's going on, man?
Driver's license and registration?
Yeah, man, ain't nothing going on. It's just pulling over the black man. Like the brother wasn't speeding. He ain't running no stop signs. Ain't running no red lights. Just pulling them over for no reason. You know, it's just what it is. It's what goes on. You know what I mean? And it's even worse that the cop is a brother. You know what I mean? Y'all know what we called him. I ain't even gonna call him that. But y'all know what we call these type of brothers right here.
Damn, I can't believe this.
We got a witness that saw you running from the crime scene throwing something into that field. Now, if we find that something was a gun, you're as good as fried. Unless you come clean with us.
We're talking to you, scumbag.
And look at these harsh interrogation practices, man. Even in the brother's visions, he being mistreated by the police. This is crazy, man. This is Central Park 5, the 8th and H boys, all over again, man. I can use hundreds of examples of this, man. Why when we gotta get interrogated, we gotta get beat with the police batons and choked out and all that, man? You know what I'm saying? And then when the brother say he didn't do it, you gotta conjure up a story and be like, nah, man, this is where you was at, you know? You gotta beat that into the brother's heads and make it seem like they did it, man. That ain't right. Even in the brother's vision, he getting mistreated, man. That's crazy, bro.
Y'all got the wrong man.
Bastard screwing with us.
Do you know who I am? Do you?
I'm Marvin. I'm Marvin Gardens.
Sorry, I didn't recognize you.
It's all right. Damn. Listen, man, what's going on around here? Where's the other cops? What's going on?
Mr. Gardens,
Yes.
think I can have your autograph? For my little sister?
Okay, now I'm gonna have to say what this brother really is. Boy is a whole certified coon out here, man. Like, you just gonna randomly pull the black man over. Then when you find out that the black man is famous, you want an autograph? Man, come on now. And we already knew what was gonna happen if the black man wasn't famous. That boy would have called back up and everything. Would have been Rodney King all over again. But after he gives the coon what he wants, he then heads over to see a therapist. And while he's talking to the therapist tries to dig in his past to see if there's any correlation with that and his visions.
You mentioned that you grew up in the projects. Were you in a gang?
No, I was not in a gang. My mother would have killed me.
Fair enough. Were you ever arrested? Or maybe you were involved with a crime that you got away with?
Look, Doc,
I don't know where you're going with these questions.
Hey man, it low-key sound like this dude trying to dig up some dirt on his brother's name to get him incarcerated. Like he need to check and see if this dude don't got no wires on him. Like our brother is not a criminal. I mean, yeah, he grew up in the hood, but that don't mean he was a part of no gang and ran around the streets and, you know, did crime. You know, he was one of those brothers that grew up in the hood and did good, got good grades in school and all that stuff, man. He like an Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? He just rap about that gangster life. He ain't really live it, so cut the brother some slack. But right after he's done with the therapy session, he then heads home and is caught lacking by a surprising visitor. Damn! Ain't nowhere safe for the black man. Black man ain't even safe in his own home. His own little son over here pulling the strap out on him. Man, this is crazy, man. I feel bad for my boy Wood Harris right now, man. This ain't right.
Junior, it's not funny. Where did you get this gun from? Huh? I'm talking to you. Where you get this gun from?
Cousin Trey left it here. I was gonna give it back.
I'm sorry I'm yelling at you like that, but you know how I feel about guns. I don't like guns. Guns are not for playing with. They're very serious things. You understand? People get hurt with guns every day. People get killed with guns every day.
Man, now look at this. It ain't no way that this man killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? He don't even like guns. So what is going on with this other life? But once he's finished having this heart-to-heart with his son, he then heads to bed and gets cozy with his wife Jasmine. And while they're getting cozy, he has yet another vision. And what happens during this vision is something quite shocking.
Don't you pass out on me, you punk. I'm not through with you.
Your time is running out, Dwayne. And so is my patience.
Here, let me help you.
Oh, Lord! What in the world is going on here? But as soon as he discovers that his wife is in his second reality, he tries to tell her that his name is not Dwayne Grant and that she is in fact his wife. And what she says to combat this is also very shocking.
Doesn't have to be like this, Dwayne.
Stop calling me Dwayne. My name is Marvin Gardens.
And I'm Jasmine.
That's right, you are Jasmine, my wife. In my real life.
What real life are you talking about?
Come on, Jasmine, I'm a millionaire. I'm famous. I live in a mansion.
You live in the projects, Dwayne. You know how it works? Good cop, bad cop. Now, if you don't write out a confession, I can't help you anymore.
Look, I'm not gonna confess to something I did not do. I'm not a cop killer.
Hey, man, that's messed up, man. So in order for him to stop getting his booty kicked, he gotta write a false confession? Like, you ain't no good cop. You a bad cop, too. Like, you are also a coon. Because you ain't trying to do nothing to stop these men from beating this brother down. This is an injustice right here. And you are a contributor of it. I mean, if you listen to the man, he telling you that he didn't do the crime. Now, I don't rightly know which reality is true or not, but it appears that he is not who y'all are saying he is. Like, listen to the brother, hear him out, okay?
I really wish I could believe you, Dwayne. I really do.
Jasmine, come back. Jasmine! Jasmine, don't leave! Jasmine.
Relax, baby. I'm just going to get you some water. Come on now.
My vision, you were there and you were a good cop, but you were trying to get me to confess.
Did you confess?
What you mean, did I confess? No, I didn't confess because I didn't do nothing. I never did nothing in this life or no other life. How come nobody believes me?
Okay, Marvin, you're really starting to scare me now.
And man, this right here is getting extremely trippy. But side note, Kimberly looking good, man. Oh my goodness, dude. She over here looking scrumptious right now, man. I'm saying, gotta keep it PG, gotta keep it PG, gotta keep it PG. You know what I'm saying? Don't monetize me, YouTube, please. But good Lord, this woman looking good right now. But once this is over, he apologizes to his wife and he tells her that he must finish the record as it's stressing him out. We then transition to the next scene with him in the studio finishing up his fire track, and while he's finishing it, he is interrupted by a second reality once again.
I plan to take the world by mysterious. Half ain't feeling this. Before I'm reeling this off your tongue.
What the hell are you stopping for?
Yo, he fell, man.
Yo, Marvin, what happened?
Damn, man. Why can't y'all just leave this brother alone? He ain't trying to do nothing but record his hot fire track, and y'all over here steady beating him, talking about he killed a police officer. Like, he ain't do nothing, man. He trying to be high. He trying to be in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard the bars? You know what I mean? When I die, I wanna be high. Look, and I boy. But once this happens, he heads back over to his therapist that prescribed him pills, and he tells his therapist that the pills aren't working. And while he's telling him this, his therapist quickly turns into a dirty cop.
And I'd like to help you, but you're not giving me anything here, Dwayne. I've given you every opportunity to come clean with me. But you seem incapable of telling me the truth. This is your last chance, Dwayne. Either you tell me that you killed that cop, or me and the detective here, we're gonna leave this room and we're gonna let the officer here finish up the interrogation. His way.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is this the same cop that pulled him over earlier? Oh my God. Straight up coons in the room. This is insane. And it makes perfect sense that his therapist was one of the police officers just by the questions he was asking him before. Talking about, were you part of a gang? Have you ever did any crime? All because his brother grew up in the ghetto. Like, this is racial profiling at its best.
This ain't my life.
Hey! Your life is gonna be over if you don't snap out of it right now.
Wait a minute, man. These cops are brutal, man. Like, what good is it if you gonna kill the suspect? Like, obviously, y'all beating his ass is not working. So you trying to tell me if this brother don't confess, y'all gonna kill him? What kind of nonsense is that? Like, come on now. This can't be the real reality, because I don't think cops are that extreme. But once he breaks out of his vision, he tells the therapist that he doesn't need him anymore, as he knows that the second reality that he's envisioning is a false one, and that the real reality is him as Marvin Gardens, who is a successful rapper with a loving family. And once he believes that this is the truth, he heads back home and informs his family of the good news.
Hey, there you are. Just getting worried about you.
Oh, don't worry about me. Give me my kiss. That's right. Just finishing up my record.
Are you really done?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm just getting started. Because when the record come out, we're gonna be moving to a much, much bigger place. Twice as big as this one.
Baby, what about those visions?
From now on, the only visions I'm gonna be seeing is how fortunate I am to have you and him and everything. It don't get no better than this.
After he tells his family this wonderful information, he then goes to work out, which leads to him having yet another vision. But this time we are brought to a conclusion that's gonna be bound to trigger a ton of emotions.
He's alive, but his mind snapped. You went too far, Sinclair.
Hey, did what I had to do.
You're not gonna believe this, but Metro just picked up the shooter. Got a confession and everything.
Dwayne's innocent.
Oh, man. Get a paramedic in here. What the hell are you looking at me for? How was I supposed to know who's telling the truth?
I mean, there is this thing called evidence, and I can assure you that you didn't have any. You just picked up a random black dude who happened to be in the area and assumed that he was the one that killed the cop. And what's even crazy about this is that this dude right here ain't gonna see no jail time for almost killing his brother. Like, you know, they gonna suspend this dude with pay, and then after his suspension is over, he gonna be right back in the headquarters beating up more black folks. Now, we already know how it is.
What is it?
Looks like lyrics. When I die, I want to be high. Never worry. Just bury me along with my currency.
For Dwayne Grant, aka Marvin Gardens, justice was just an illusion.
I need the sight.
So he escaped into an illusion of his own making. Dwayne Grant living out his dreams in the Twilight Zone.
Oh my goodness, that was deep. Bro, this is probably one of the deepest Twilight Zone episodes of this series, man. So this was his actual reality. Marvin Gardens was just an illusion. This brother's name really was Dwayne Grant. Like, this brother was an aspiring rapper trying to make it to the top. He just got caught at the wrong place at the wrong time. Got snatched up by some cops and thought that he killed the police officer. Then they set up here and beat the man to death. Well, I'm not actually sure if he dead or not, but hopefully he not. But they beat him up anyway. You know, maybe in the real reality, he recovered from his wounds and was able to sue their ass and got millions, and then eventually became Marvin Gardens. Like, bro, this is insane, but hella dope nonetheless. Like, this right here was a fire episode, and I want to hear what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section below. If you ask me, it was one of the best out of the 2002 series. But if you guys like this video, then you already know what to do. Smack that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification button. Even though it don't work, turn it on anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, maybe you might get a notification one of these days, but yeah, turn it on. But with all that being said, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. GB signing out.